Imagine descending miles beneath the ocean's surface, where sunlight never reaches and pressure could crush steel in seconds. In this eternal darkness, something terrifying moves. Cameras have captured shadows so massive, so alien, that scientists cannot explain them. Some call them monsters. Others say they're the last survivors of prehistoric ages. But one thing is certain. The deep sea hides creatures more terrifying than your worst nightmare. Tonight, we dive into the abyss and face the monsters of the deep. The ocean covers over 70% of our planet, yet more than 80% of it remains unexplored. The deep sea is the largest habitat on Earth, and also the least understood. Down there, sunlight cannot penetrate, temperatures drop to freezing, and pressure, more than 1,000 times what you feel at the surface. It's a place hostile to life, and yet, life thrives. Strange, glowing, alien-like creatures call this place home. But every so often, explorers and cameras record something else, something massive, fast, and unexplainable. And when those images surface, the world asks the same question: what is really living down there? In 2007, a New Zealand fishing crew pulled up something that shocked the world: a colossal squid, over 30 feet long, with eyes the size of dinner plates and razor-sharp hooks on its tentacles. This was no myth. This was a real sea monster, captured from the deep. Scientists believe colossal squids grow even larger, possibly up to 45 feet. Imagine an animal longer than a school bus lurking in the darkness. What's more terrifying? No one has ever seen one alive in its natural habitat. Every sighting has been accidental: dead specimens tangled in nets, or partial remains found in the stomachs of sperm whales, which raises the chilling question: what else is hiding in the black depths, even larger, waiting to be discovered? Another monster of the abyss is the frilled shark, a creature so ancient, scientists call it a living fossil. With rows of 300 needle-sharp teeth and a body that looks more like a sea serpent than a shark, it has barely changed in 80 million years. In 2007, a frilled shark was accidentally caught on camera in shallow waters, its body writhing like a prehistoric nightmare. Its presence reminds us that the deep ocean is a time capsule, preserving monsters from Earth's past. If a creature like this can survive unnoticed for so long, what else from prehistory might still be swimming in the abyss? Then there's the gulper eel, one of the strangest predators ever seen. Its jaw can unhinge like a snake, swallowing prey nearly half its size in a single gulp. When its massive mouth inflates, it looks less like an animal and more like a monster straight out of a horror movie. But here's the catch. Gulper eels are rarely spotted, and most of what we know comes from dead specimens that floated to the surface, which means in their natural world, they may be far larger, far stranger, and far more dangerous than we can even imagine. Beyond known species, there are reports that defy explanation. In 2014, deep-sea cameras off the coast of Angola recorded a shadow the size of a whale, but moving in ways no whale does. The footage went viral, sparking theories of undiscovered predators. In Japan, deep-sea fishermen tell tales of the umibozu, a giant humanoid figure rising from the ocean to capsize ships. And let's not forget the bloop, a mysterious ultra-low sound recorded in 1997 by underwater microphones. At first, experts thought it was an ice quake, but the sound pattern matched something biological, something alive, and whatever it was larger than any blue whale ever recorded. To this day, the bloop remains unexplained. Why are these mysteries so hard to solve? Because the deep sea is nearly impossible to explore. Submarines can only dive so far before being crushed. Remote cameras capture just tiny glimpses of an endless darkness. Every year, scientists discover new species from the deep. Yet with every answer, more questions arise. Is it possible that somewhere down there, an undiscovered apex predator still rules the abyss? something with size and power beyond anything we've seen. Many marine biologists think the odds are high. After all, if we've only explored 20% of the ocean, the other 80% could be hiding anything. For centuries, sailors have drawn sea monsters on maps: krakens, serpents, leviathans. We dismiss them as myths, stories to scare children. But time and time again, science has proven those myths may be based in reality. The colossal squid was once a legend. The frilled shark sounded like a fairy tale. And yet, both are real. So what about the other legends? The monsters described in folklore from every culture? Could they too be waiting in the depths, biding their time until they're finally discovered? So the next time you look out over the ocean, remember this. Beneath those waves lies another world. A world where sunlight never shines. A world where monsters still roam. The deep sea is Earth's final frontier, and its secrets are far from unlocked. Perhaps the real question isn't whether monsters exist down there, but whether we are ready to face them when we find them. If you enjoyed this journey into the abyss, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications, because the next mystery might be even more terrifying. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. But our exploration doesn't end here. Let's dive deeper into the mysteries that lurk beneath the waves. The ocean's depths hold secrets that have puzzled scientists and explorers for centuries. One such enigma is the elusive giant squid. For years, it was thought to be nothing more than a sailor's tall tale. But in 2004, Japanese researchers captured the first ever images of a live giant squid in its natural habitat. The footage sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Here was proof that creatures of immense size could indeed exist in the deep, hidden from human eyes for millennia. Yet, the giant squid may pale in comparison to what else might be lurking in the ocean's darkest recesses. Consider the megalodon, a prehistoric shark that could grow up to 60 feet long. While officially declared extinct, some researchers argue that the vast unexplored regions of the deep sea could potentially harbor a surviving population. After all, the coelacanth, a fish thought to have gone extinct with the dinosaurs, was rediscovered in 1938, proving that ancient species can survive undetected for millions of years. The ocean's mysterious depths don't just hide potential monsters. They're also home to phenomena that challenge our understanding of biology. Take, for example, the immortal jellyfish. This tiny creature has the ability to revert to its juvenile stage after reaching maturity, essentially achieving biological immortality. If such an incredible adaptation exists in a creature we know about, what other unimaginable life forms might be waiting to be discovered in the crushing pressures of the deep? And it's not just living creatures that intrigue us. The deep sea is a graveyard for countless shipwrecks, each with its own tragic story and potential treasure. But more than gold or jewels, these sunken vessels offer a glimpse into our past. They're time capsules, preserving moments of history in their watery tombs. Some, like the recently discovered wreck of the Endurance in the Antarctic, have remained hidden for over a century, their secrets locked away in the icy depths. As technology advances, our ability to explore the deep sea improves. Robotic submersibles can now dive deeper and stay underwater longer than ever before. These mechanical explorers have revealed entire ecosystems thriving around hydrothermal vents, underwater volcanic systems that spew superheated water rich in minerals. Here, in conditions that would be lethal to most life on Earth, bizarre creatures like giant tube worms and ghostly white crabs have made their home. These discoveries challenge our very understanding of what conditions are necessary for life to exist. But with every new discovery comes a sobering realization. The deep sea, for all its mystery and wonder, is under threat. Climate change, pollution, and deep-sea mining are all taking their toll on this fragile ecosystem. Species we haven't even discovered yet may be facing extinction. The monsters of the deep, whether real or imagined, face a danger greater than any mythical hero: human activity. As we continue to push the boundaries of exploration, we must also consider our responsibility to protect these unknown realms. The deep sea isn't just a source of fascination and fear, it's a vital part of our planet's ecosystem. The creatures that dwell there, from the tiniest bioluminescent plankton to the largest undiscovered behemoths, all play a role in maintaining the health of our oceans, and by extension, our entire planet. So as we peer into the abyss, let's remember that the real monsters might not be the creatures hiding in the darkness, but the threats we pose to their world. Our curiosity about the deep sea should be matched by our commitment to preserving it. Because who knows? The next great discovery, be it a cure for a disease, a solution to climate change, or yes, even a true sea monster, could be waiting for us in the unexplored depths of our oceans. The mysteries of the deep continue to captivate us, drawing us back time and again to the edge of the known world. As we stand on the shore, gazing out at the vast expanse of blue, let's remember that beneath those waves lies a world as alien as any distant planet, and potentially just as important to our future. The monsters of the deep, whether real or imagined, remind us of the power and mystery of nature and our own small place in the grand tapestry of life on Earth. So keep watching, keep wondering, and keep exploring. Because the greatest discoveries, the most terrifying monsters, and the most awe-inspiring wonders may still be waiting for us, hidden in the eternal darkness of the deep sea. Until next time, keep your eyes on the horizon, and don't forget to look below the surface. The monsters of the deep are waiting.